Hey everybody! Doing something slightly different today because I recorded this and then discovered that I hadn't had my microphone on. So this is going to be a retrofitted commentary, which I don't do very often, so it might go a little bit AWOL. Plus I did it yesterday and I can't remember what I did, so I'm kind of watching this at the same time as you, to be honest with you. This is my small cactus farm that doesn't really work very well. Cactus is very slow. I've never made a cactus farm before. For some reason, I've only been playing this for a year and a bit, but I've never really needed cactus, but now I need lots of green wool for something that's going to become obvious in a minute. Anyway, this is my warehouse where I am storing blocks, diamonds, blue things, red things, black things. While I'm out and about, look at that Fortune 3. I'll pick them up with my Silky Touch, and because my Fortune is so rare, I don't want to lose that out and about. And then I'll bring them back here, and then I'll fortune them and get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of goodies. Whoop, something died. A spider by the looks of it. So yes, what are we doing? I think we're going to go downstairs. Doo doo doo. Bom bom bom. I think if I remember rightly, I expressed my hatred of spirally staircases. I remember what I was talking about. This is my staircase, apparently. This is my second cactus farm. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the floor. Why am I looking at the floor? Someone tell me? I don't know. Maybe it's because I am talking about the comments that Beef got with regards to his use of the Faithful 32 texture pack, which I'm also using, which I hasten to add I used before he did, before people tell me that I'm copying him. I used it for a specific reason, not just for a texture pack. But he got a lot of abuse for using a texture pack when, in fact, everything's exactly the same. So I'm sure my subscribers are far more intelligent than his subscribers and will not be making the same noises because it's frankly stupid. It looks the same. Cobble's a little bit paler, which I don't like that much, but generally texture pack is the same. I used it for a reason, and the reason will become clear in a bit. But yes, that is a cactus farm, which is a little more productive. Cactus are still slow-growing bastards. So, you know, the output's not massive, and it took me a long time to set up the water at the bottom, which I think is probably what I was looking down the bottom for to discuss. Spiral staircases, they suck cock. But what's the alternative, you know? A ladder. Anyway, this is where all my bits of stuff drop out. Cactus did some mining down here, a bit of branch mining. Didn't really gain an awful lot from it, to be honest with you. A few diamonds and stuff. Pretty Dullsville. So didn't record any of that because it was dull. Don't know why I'm walking down here. It's just to say, look, we're down here. This is at 10.6. Thing, hope of getting more. I can't remember what I got out of it. I don't think there's anything too spectacular. Anyway, back up the spiral staircase of doom. Boring. Yes, that's where the cactus come out. from that and then fall into that hole. The reason it's offset is because behind that cobble wall is a dark room that never really amounted to much, to be honest with you. Did I just see a cactus falling there? Anyway, yes, here's the floor bit. There's water block in each corner. The central column is blocked in the middle hole as well, so it spills out. And then you see in the corner it goes out forwards and right there. And then that centre block has a sign on it, and then under that centre block we have another water source block, which then pushes back into the middle. So everything that lands around the edge will go to the edge centre bits, drop down, and then get pushed into the centre. Does that make sense? Probably not. Under that nether rack in the middle there is a hole, obviously. And it drops down, and then la-di-da. It could possibly land on those side blocks that push it out, but they shouldn't really. They should push it towards the middle, so it seems to function alright. Just slowly. That's cactus for you. Up to stairs of doom. It's a rare day that it's sunshine and not rain. So let's go over to Clubhouse. Oh, tree farm. This is what we were going to talk about, I believe. I planted my trees in saplings rather, in a long row, and a lot of people thought that wouldn't work, but as you can see, it does. It works very well indeed. The beauty of doing it this way, you will see that we've got torches every other block one side, and then offset one every other block the other side. So every sapling's got a torch next to it, essentially. If you go down that road, no matter sort of what sort of stage it's at, it doesn't have to be quite as packed as this, and you start chopping down all the trees. By the time you get to the end, another sapling would have grown. So it's quite good for spending a day just chopping wood. I'll get 3 or 4 stacks out of that. 3 probably. Which never lasts, because just you go through wood like nobody's business, especially when you're making lots of fences, and I've been making lots of fences. But this is going to be a little sort of pro shop type thing. I don't quite know what I'm going to do there. Probably put some chests in and stuff. The door. The reason I use the faithful 32 texture pack is so that I can update the art file. But look at that picture of Danny. Much better. Much better. I hope he's not Jewish or Muslim, because he might get quite offended by that. It never actually occurred to me, but I don't think he is. Oh yes, the other donators' pictures. We've now got a wood background and a small trophy for, I can't remember what prices were now, and gold background with a large trophy. There's also iron background with a large trophy and a diamond background with a gold trophy. So don't forget to send your donations in if you want one of those and your name and a spam out to your channel and stuff. That'll be awesome. I think most people have spent all their money on donating to BOO by looks of the videos, but there we go. And then you will notice we're on widescreen now, and thanks not in small part to those guys, but in a large part to Gims87 or Jims87. I haven't quite worked it out yet. I'm not sure if it's a soft or a hard G. But this man gave me a very generous donation, and I am deeply grateful to him. So the golf club is named in his honour, and we had to obviously make a nice sign for that. So that's his YouTube channel. He did have a couple of quite interesting videos, which I think he's sadly made private or removed, but they were quite fun. But this is his arrow golf course now, which means I am actually obliged to make the golf course. I've sort of tried to finish off building this towers as well. It's probably a good idea to finish off this building, really. Been a little uninspired just recently in Minecraft, but he's a good man and generous donation, and we love him, and he has got rid of our black bars. I mean, the other guys have helped, obviously. I'm not going to belittle them at all because they're very helpful, but I just didn't quite have enough. Now that the monitor has been purchased, any balance in my donations account and any subsequent donations will only be put towards either new games or other software or hardware. Frankly, I could do with updating my graphics card, which I thought was quite good, but it does seem to be struggling with the new resolutions. So yes, if anybody is generous enough to donate, then it will be put to good use and not to go and buy booze or stuff. Drugs and whores. This is my little path. It's going to go all the way to Castle von Beef, probably. It will have the golf course going around it, obviously. It stops here for the moment because, believe it or not, digging this path and lining it with fences takes a bloody long time. And it can get quite hairy out here at night, as I'm sure you can imagine. But it's just a bit of visual jazz, really. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever going to actually walk along it, but it is relatively safe to do so. Skellies might take pot shots at you, but generally, bouncy. It's pretty good. There'll be gates dotted along it from time to time. I might put little sort of waiting stations in as well for people that are playing tag golfs and it turns into night. But that could just add to the fun of it, really, couldn't it? But anyway, hole number 1. Follow the path. Snipe the moving green bastards. Or not. There it is to be. Who gets in the way? I'm pretty much doomed not to shoot that guy. Yeah, got him. Got him again. One for luck. Ooh, oh, what a bastard. 4. Seems to matter how many torches you put up here. There's always more. Anyway, hole 1, part 2. Kill the bad things. Stand on the jack-o'-lantern. That's your T. We've got plain grass as your fairway. It's edged with torches. We've got long grass for rough. Let's just make finding a arrow a little harder, and obviously some trees put in there for a bit of rustic charm and general pain in the arsiness. Fairly easy hole for the first hole, easier and gently. You will note that I have to move back to the tee. Right, bright green wool is the green, and the blue wool block is your hole. That's what you're aiming for. So we find our arrow. It's the path for people with trolleys to carry their arrows and bows in. Somebody came online. Skype. Obviously, there's my arrow. It's landed in that block there, so we stand on that block there. fence posts with the white wall above it is flag, just to give you a visual pointer, and that looked quite a good shot. Oh, look at that. Oh, just missed by 2. Paching! Boink! There you go. I'll try to pick it up. So that was 3. So that's 1 over par. Not very good, really. Hole 2, not made yet. It's going to go to the right there between the trees. I've subsequently, since making this video, added a little bit more to it, and we'll start getting bunkers, and I mean there's a lake there, but we'll put in more water features, things to shoot over, that sort of thing. Try and fence off as much of this sort of wasteland as I can, so we don't get nasty buggers like that doing nasty things to me. Run away! People are moaning because I talk about dying and or die every episode. You'll notice I don't put lots of armour on all the time. I like to play it, you know, raw. I don't mind dying in the game, it's part of the fun. With the exception of what happened to me after I recorded this video, where I went into the Nether. I was looking for a new area to expand to, and grab some glowstone. I needed glowstone because I'm running a little bit low, and I got raped by ghasts. It was lag rape, really. I mean, I was hitting the things back, but it just wasn't registering it, so it was all a bit bad. And then when I came back to that spot to get my stuff, I had no stuff. It had all been burnt away, and that did not make me a happy badge. That made me a sad badge. Not least because it had an enchanted sword. It had 2 enchanted picks, a silk touch and a good efficiency one. It's not the diamonds, it's not even the picks that are the problem, it's the fact I'm going to have to go and spend a couple of hours with the spiders now to get some more experience, to get some more enchanted stuff, as it makes such a difference. So, what are we going to do next? That's the question. I think, if I remember rightly, we're going to head towards... Oh yeah, look at my coal. That's from silky touching them and then fortuning them when I get back. Lots and lots of stuff, good stuff. I think we're going to go to the portal and have a look through the purple window. Yeah. Pop. There's been a few changes in the Nether. Go, go, go. As you will see when we round this corner, pigmen are a pain in the arse. I made that rail 1 wide specifically to try and stop pigmen spawning on it, but obviously they still wander down it. Terribly, terribly annoying. Kill the bastards. Kill some angry ones behind the wall. You will see in my... oh, that was the enchanted axe as well. I lost that and all. So if you are like Psychotic Kitten and want to look at all the stuff that's in my inventory, then you can see there. Well, you could, and you probably will again as I pull bits and bobs up. But look, way up here, some lighting and some strange stuff. What we've got here is a station. I meant to look up the YouTube channel where I found this station. I'm sure you can find it yourself. It's pretty good, and the guy needs a bit of props, as it were. It's quite good. It's very small, compact. I mean, that's the size of it. It's nothing really. It's lots of RS NORs, and it resets. And the only thing that does annoy me is the reset light doesn't stay lit, which I would quite like, just to show that there's nothing there. That way goes off to the gym's spider spawner, but there's not enough powered track on it at the moment, so we have to walk. And Justify can't work out how to add track to the end of it. I did tell him. For all he really needs to do is just build off of this line here, but it's too complicated. And that's getting spare for somebody. It'd be quite nice. Oh yeah, look, we've got some stairs here. It'd be quite nice if you could have some sort of signalling points system on the rails, so that you could go a distance and switch tracks at some point, because like Nebs' doorway is quite close to my doorway, but it seems a shame to stick another set of rails all the way back just to go to his. Anyway, we are off to Jim's spider spawner, the double one. Quite a lot of changes have happened since the last time I went there. In fact, since the last time I went there subsequently, and it all changed like this, but then it's been changed again since, but you don't need to know about that. Let's go, somewhere, I don't know where. We've got lots of chests with lots of stuff. And Jim's stuff, steal it. But the usual side effects from killing lots and lots and lots of spiders: eyes and wool and string and thing. Lots of wool. Never short on wool. And we got our mixing desks. For splashy splash potions. Instructions along the top on how to make splashy splash potions, and then all the ingredients required. I mean, it's nicely organised. It's all very well done. Bottles and water and stuff. So we won't be going short. That way just goes out to some abandoned mine, which I go and have a nosy down for. Oh, I know why. It's because that zombie was getting on my tits, so I wanted to find him. But can't. That's all very well lit, isn't it? Very well lit. Anyway, go on, back in. Go on, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Good. And up here we've got some mushroom growing for the fermented spider eyes, and lots of pistons that are magical. We'll see what they're for in a minute. This staircase used to have lots of half slabs around it, and took me quite a while to find last time, but it's a little bit clearer and more obvious now. Stats, and it looks good. We like it. We like the stripy bits, the stones and the stripes and the stones. And excuse me, big yawn. This half slabs everywhere around here, so we don't really need to light it up or anything, but it just looks nicer. And I've got an email. This is the doings, as it were, on the glowstone. You see that bit of dirt up there, that's where the mushroom was growing, and that's what all the pistons are for. It's for the lighting rig. And they all drop in there, and this is very nicely done. Full of respect for these guys. It's a little look down, little trapdoor thing there for closing that. Big light switch, ka-chonk, and instantly they're all dropping down and coming for me. But little do they know that they're coming to their death. Cat attacking cardboard boxes. So yes, that's how that works. Lots of spiders in there. Mash them up. Mash them up good. I mean, what you'd really do is sit there and wait. AFK for a while. Let them build up. And then splash them with the splashy potions. Give them a bit of a crush with that first. Just to soften them. Sorry, I was bending over that. So yeah, that's how that works. It's good. I like it. Very efficient. Very clean. Very good looking. Well done, boys. I think that was Jim's and Neb's. I don't know. If anybody else is involved, let me know. And then we've got a little enchanting bench up here as well, just for the sheer hell of it. I'm not so fast about dying because that sword was nearly dead anyway. One day we shall catch on camera a diamond sword dying from overuse and going breaky break. Nearly had it with that one. Tunnels to somewhere. Who knows where? Not I. Nowhere. That would appear. That's my chair creaking. Not me. Or my bottom, for that matter. Do you want cat? Hey? Very, very needy. Wants attention. So, yes, super cool. There's Goods, which we saw the other day in his video of Pac-Man's prank, which I thought was quite amusing actually. I think it confused Good a little bit. I thought the idea was quite good. I think maybe he needed to play it a little bit cooler so that he didn't get wind that there was anything going on. I think that was his downfall. This I didn't realise existed, but this is one of Etho's what do you call it? Blaze harvesters. I don't think Etho built it. I mean, this is Etho's design. But I don't know. Didn't know it was here. I have to say, obviously Etho's very good, and I enjoy his videos. A lot of his stuff is, observational. He does scientific methodology of watching how things do and testing them. And Cat 2, what are you worrying about? He wants to go out, but it's pissing with rain. But this is... Hey, fighty cats. No fighties. Hey! What's wrong with you? Anyway, sorry. Yes, this is a great bit of engineering. Really, really am impressed with this. It's you know, the timing circuits for crushing them and everything. It's before he went through the video where he demonstrated this. I was thinking with the one we had about sort of coning it down somehow, but I didn't get to anything like the level that he subsequently made. So well done, Etho. Not that you need my praise, but there you go. The problem with this is it doesn't work quite so well on multiplayer as it does on single player. You can't hit feet very well, which is a shame. I don't know why that is. Fix the game chip. Still, arrows work. Well done, Big E. We like that. So I say that was a surprise to me. I didn't realise that was there. So let's continue. Have some oms. Crunch, 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 belch. Don't need to go to goods. You all know what's there. Big men have forgotten my heinous crimes against their population, so that's good. Let's quick run back. Where are we going now? Let's find out, because I can't remember. Actually saying that, I think I do. See, have you forgotten that I'm got a texture pack on there? You have, haven't you? You see? Because it's not different! To be honest with you, I don't like texture packs either because I get confused. Yeah, some of them look nice and make the game look nice. But you forget what's what and it gets very confusing, but this is good. Adlingtons. Oh, let's go to Adlingtons. Why not? He's back from Canada. He hasn't put any videos up for a while, but he was back. I did see him online and relatively recently, although not recently. And he has a reputation for building very large things, so this should be pretty impressive, I think. It's called Adlington's Castle, and it's a long way away. And he's put down railway lines, so, you know, he's obviously travelling back and forth a lot, doing stuff. Christ, it's a long way. I'm really hungry, I need some lunch. Lunch! Okay, we're here, and he's got some wheat growing there for no obvious reason. Box of staff, ender pearls, tunnel to nowhere, through the portal, and we are disappointed. That's what we are. It's a block. That's not a castle. Every Englishman's home is his castle, I'll grant you, but what's going on here? I am disappointed. The cat's watching the screen and she looks disappointed too. You've let us all down, Adlington. So, sod that. I'm sure something epic will appear there. Let's keep our eyes on it. Yep, double check that does in fact go nowhere. Awesomes. Let's get back on the choo-choo. Eat some more. Pass by the bizarrely placed chests, which probably got interesting stuff in. and think about what we're going to do next. I have had requests to go and have a look at what Arkas is up to. I'm a bit reluctant to do that because he makes me jealous, and makes me think I have to go and build something large and impressive, because he's very good at building. There's a lot of light coming out of those redstone torches, isn't there? Very bizarre. Do they give off more light in the Nether? Odd. However, requests have been made, and it's been a long time coming because well, no real reason really. I haven't made any videos, I think, since last time. So let's go and stand still for a bit. What are you up to? Come on, turn around. Where are you going? Nebris's tunnel, which doesn't actually go to Nebris's at all. Adlington's what we got here. Iceland, oh, that's what goes to the snow biome and justifies. If you need snow biome's quite large. Something I'm going to need to find on my single player as well. Okay. Village hasn't changed at all. Very much. I don't think anybody's really bothered about the village anymore, which is a shame, but that's the way it goes. Somebody's put some netherrack blocks down. Netherrack stone, nether stone, I don't know what you call it. I wonder if that was good, or I wonder if that was someone else. He did say that was his plan. Arkas is on. So let's go. Oh, yes, we're going to cheaty mode, but I can't remember how to do it, so I have to go and check. So find out how to spell my name. Excuse me. Oh, sneeze there. Sorry. Yeah. So I have to go and do a little bit of checking, as I say, to make sure how it works. That's how it works. And let's go fly, because I can't be bothered to sail all the way over there and make a boat and stuff. Excuse me, I've got a snotty nose now. And B, I want to get some good angles on the big disc. I say I mean, I could just teleport over there, to be honest with you, but there's Shree's house. I believe he's going to put animals in that room, I think, but I don't know how, because they don't sink. It's a strange boy. Yes, even though I am an OP on the server up, I don't use this mode, as you can tell by the fact I couldn't bloody well work out how to get into it. That looks cool, but it's slow, so let's not do that. Come on. Dicking about there. Fly. Be nice to be able to change the fly speed as well, because such a long way away. Hey, here's something man-made. It's not just a disc anymore by the looks of things. It's bigger and more impressive and more sickening, obviously, because it's really quite sexy. He's very good at this sort of gothic-y, fantasy, spiky sort of look. He's good with the old bricks. I don't quite know why he's done that like that, with the steps in a different way, but looks good. And I hate him. I think if I remember rightly, I spent the next 5 minutes just wandering around saying I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Because it's all good. And good use of the netherrack brick. It's it works nicely with it. This is what's going to be his monstery spawn pod things, presumably. I don't know this for sure, but looking at the redstone, there's probably pistons under that's going to move that lighting out and block it off somehow. Or maybe they're just temporary and will knock them out. I don't know. But it's big, there's a lot of spawn pads. And a spider. And a small lake of lava for some reason. A large lake of lava for some reason. And a big bus going past. This grass is growing well, that's good. Don't know what I just did there. Got a little farm going, and this is just kind of reminds me of like a generator or something. It's very bizarre, but very nice. And if I hadn't said it before, I hate him. So let's find out where he is and we can ask him some questions. At my disk. He would know it was foreign with his use of English like that. But, yes, he's clearly still got quite a lot of work to do. That's the problem with these big projects. And it's not just the time taken to actually put it all together. It's the time you need to spend just doing the monotonous crap of getting the bits you need to make it. It can be quite tiring. Here he is. Coming up from down below, presumably in some sort of mine. Big staircase going down somewhere. Where does that go? Boats into the centre of the earth. Whee! Big jump. I suspect there's a very large hole under there now. So let's tell him what we think of this. Good shit. I didn't make it clear that that was obviously not my real view, because I think that's a lovely shape. stables. A little refectory thing going on, I think. Oh yeah, let's tell him we hate him. Because it's too damn good. Too damn good. It's funny when you meet up with people on a multiplayer server, you just run around in circles jumping and looking at things. Oops. My sausage fingers and the caps lock. Stop attacking the box, you silly cat. Stop it. Yes, from this side, I didn't quite understand, but obviously, as he says, it's not the outside yet, so presumably double skinned or something, which is fair enough, because you can't really get really nice internal stuff and external stuff together. You need to double skin it. So what's the plan, Stan? There is no plan. Fair enough. The thing is, that squeaky cat. You want fuss. She doesn't like her sister very much. The thing is, obviously, it'd be quite nice if that was replicated, 4 times around the circle. But that's going to be a pain in the arse, clearly. And it will cut into the dirt he's already put down. But I'm sure he knows what he's doing. And I don't have any dirt. I could give him obviously stacks and stacks, but that would be cheating. That's interesting. You can swap your inventory out even if you're uncreative. I'm not overly flush with stone, actually. He doesn't even seem to have a cobble generator either, so he must be mining it all by hand. Pagret clearly has a lot. He's got a lot of everything. I don't know why he just seems to spend all day just digging. I don't understand. Oh, that is a very valid point. Challenge accepted. But he made the challenge. He doesn't realise he's made the challenge, but he has made the challenge. So you can't accept it when you give it, which obviously confused him, which is understandable because that was a badly written sentence, to be fair. So then we have to explain it to him. But there you go. And since making this, I have had an idea on something to make. But it'll take a little time and effort to work out. How? I'm going to need to go into creative single player and work some ideas, I think. But we'll leave it with us bashing heads over here. And I will build a giant blue penis. Or at least try to. There we go. Because that's what I do. While the cat tries to eat my headphone cable. Stop it, you annoying little animal. So yes, sorry for the delay in the amount of time it's taken to get this video up. I have to say I haven't been playing very much recently, partly due to Skyrim, and I do apologise, but there you go. Also, this Friday I am 16th going into hospital briefly for a day surgery. I tell everybody it's a handsomectomy. It's not, of course. It's penis reduction, but I may not be around on the weekend. Well, if I am, I'm going to be floaty loops because I'm going under general, so I may be a little bit sketchy at the weekend, so I don't know when the next video will be out either. I have made a couple of episodes of the single player as well, so hopefully I can upload those until I can walk again. Sorry, yawning. So sort that out, and Arkas has just made a complete and utter mess, and it'll be a bit haywire at this point. So I thank you guys, and as I say, hopefully I shall get some single player Quest for Everything videos up at the weekend, and I will speak to you all next week probably. Hopefully it'll all be fairly seamless. If I never come back, blaming this I joke. Bloody cats. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.